Hey Jordan, we're here at the other property, 13 Boxwood Lane in Newport News, Virginia. I'm going to get started on the tour and kind of show you around. Thanks. Here's the neighborhood. Nice neighborhood. All single family homes. A lot of them like ranches. Alright, let's get started on Boxwood. There's Boxwood from a angle right there. Alright, we're gonna walk into Boxwood. Roof looks like it's in great condition, all brick house. Alright, welcome into Boxwood. Alright, as you walk in, you have a fireplace right there, wood burning. This is going to be your family room right here. Only thing I would say is there's a lack of light. I wish they would have added a ceiling fan in here. Some recessed lighting. However, the cost of doing that is not very expensive. Will they do it? Probably not, to be honest with you. Usually they will do repairs, but that's not necessarily considered a necessity. It's more of a cosmetic. I mean, I wouldn't even consider it cosmetic, it just would have been nice to have a light fixture. But that's your family room right there. And then right here is your dining room. And of course, you do have a light fixture there. We're gonna head over. As you walk to the left, you enter the kitchen right here. And this is all granite countertops, white shaker cabinets. And it looks like they opened up a wall area right here. You got the GFCI outlets, and they got a Lazy Susan right here. As you can see, brand new Lazy Susan. And then soft close. All new stainless steel appliances. now that we've seen the kitchen, we're back kind of in the, I'm just showing you the ceiling so you can see no stains or cracks or anything like that. It looks like they have painted this house and did any of the prep work that comes with it. And the roof looks newer. Dining area, you do have a full bedroom right here. And this bedroom is pretty nice size. You got 3 lights right there. And you do have wood paneling in this room, but it is solid wood paneling. Like, there's no soft spots or anything like that. And then right here, you have a closet. I don't think there's any light in here. There is, so please forgive me for that. I don't know if this is a motion sensor light. No. So you have a nice closet right here, and I don't know what this leads to. Oh, your water heater. This is an older water heater. I don't know, since it's older, I don't see a manufacture date on here anywhere. But I can tell you just by looking at the age, it is an older water heater. I mean, I've seen quite a few water heaters in my day, and just based on the fact that I know what a newer water heater looks like, I would say that water heater is old. And then right here in the room, you have a furnace. It's a Carrier. It looks like a 2023 Carrier, so that's nice. And it looks like it's gas heating. And there is another way to get to that. So that's where your furnace is. And then you have a full bath. It looks like they added this bath on because your washer and dryer's in here. And you have a smaller vanity. So actually, I know they added this on. But everything is working in here. But this is definitely an add-on bathroom. It's not bad. They have LVP flooring. So this is water resistant and scratch resistant flooring. And we're gonna make our way back out. And there's the family room, kitchen. If I was a betting man at one point, that wall probably was closed off and they opened it up a little bit. All right, so to the left, we have decent sized bedroom. I would say this bedroom is bigger than the smallest bedroom. And I think this is the smallest bedroom in the house. And this is the first bedroom to the left. And then there's the ceiling. And they did knock down texture on the wall throughout the house. So it is a textured wall. Some people love it. Knockdown texture is way nicer than popcorn, in my opinion. But it is it is a textured wall, which actually costs more to do, believe it or not, to do that. And then here's the one of the other bedrooms, and you got 3 windows in this bedroom, so a lot of light coming in. There's your closet. There's your windows. So nice size bedroom right here. And finally, your 4th bedroom. And I would say this is similar size to the other bedroom, the first bedroom that I walked in. There's the wall. And you got 2 windows in here. As we walk out of the last bedroom, you have a linen closet right there. And then to the left, a fully renovated bathroom. New vanity, new mirror, new tiling. New toilet. And again, textured wall. And so yeah, we're back out the house. We got our kitchen right here. Family room. You do have French doors right there to the next to the dining room. And now we're gonna go, and then of course you have the 4th bedroom back here. This is probably the biggest bedroom in here. And it has no carpet. It does have LVP. And then you got your walk-in closet. You would have to add shelving in here. So, something to think about. You do have 2 windows though right there, which is nice. And again, the bathroom, the washer and dryer. So this was an add-on bathroom. Now we're gonna go outside, look at the HVAC in the backyard. All right, so you got a nice sized backyard here. This is almost like a second house for a garage. I hope we can get in there. Now the thing is, wow, look at this. They got another. Okay, let me see if there's keys for this. But there's your backyard. You got another generator here as well. Generac. And a 24 AC unit. And my goal is to get into that garage, because that thing is huge. It's like a tiny little house. And then your backyard is nice size here. Really nice size. And then it goes around the corner here. And then there's your crawl space. I'm gonna go back in and try to get us, see if there's keys for that garage, because that is crucial. As I mentioned, this is probably the coolest thing about this house right here, is this garage. As we walk in, you got like a little, you got water right here. And then, I mean, I don't know how you get your cars back here, but you have storage right there. And, I mean, this thing is huge. You could make this into, obviously, a workshop. And then, the cool thing is, and I think that's, I could be wrong, cedar wood right there, but the really cool thing is there's an upstairs here. So you can see the flooring. It's like an M. I mean, you could, wow, this is like an in-law suite. And it has a split unit right here. So I don't know if it works. This is like a whole, you could rent this place out if you wanted to. It doesn't have a kitchen, but still. It is pretty cool. Does it have a bathroom? Let's see. It does. It has a full bath. So, I mean, the bathroom does need to be cleaned up a little bit right there. But overall, it's a pretty cool feature of this house. This is a huge, this is like a huge bedroom too. And there's your split unit, and that's what heats and cools this area. And then you got two windows right there, I mean, you could literally rent this out if you wanted to. I'm not saying you should do that, but you could. I mean, obviously, I would only rent to a trusted person, but anyways, here's the bathroom again, and that just needs to be that dirty little area right there. Just needs to be clean. But I mean, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna go back down here. And then look at the size of this. Really cool. Jordan, so my honest opinion about this house. They did some nice renovations on it. Obviously it's 4 bedrooms. The bedroom sizes feel a little bit bigger than the last house on Musket. I think the renovations were a little bit nicer on Musket. However, I have worked with this seller before. And they do a pretty good job. However, they don't, the upgrades are nice, but not as feature. I don't know how to explain it. Like the work that was done was nice here. However, could they have put ceiling fans and a light in the living area? Things like that would be the cons. I didn't see anything major that stood out. You got a 2024 HVAC. Water heater is old, but you know, you could easily ask for a home warranty or for that to be changed on the home inspection if you were to purchase this house, of course. No pressure. Just telling you what I'm seeing. The roof looks like it's newer, and the coolest feature about this house that I really liked was that garage, that 2-car garage. Even though I think it was being more used as a workshop instead of a garage, you actually could take your cars back there, but there isn't a driveway to it as of right now. So you'd have to drive through grass to get back there. So I probably wouldn't do that. You could obviously fit 2 cars in there. But the cool thing about it is it had an upstairs room with a bath. That was really cool in my opinion. The only other con about this house was the add-on bedroom. So I think the garage was originally to the left of the house and was converted into a bedroom. And of course, I think they converted that bedroom into a bath where the laundry is. So it's still a nice bedroom, don't get me wrong, but so there's a lot of pros on this house, a couple cons. Not every house is going to be 100% perfect, but overall I think it's a nice property. Showed you the neighborhood and surroundings. Obviously, ultimately, what you think of it is what matters, but the garage thing was the coolest feature of this house. You do have a fully renovated kitchen, new stainless steel appliances, so some cool things about this house. Anyways, I'm on to the next one. Thank you.